Sorry. Good morning. It's Friday, March 27th, 2028. And tomorrow, there will be an event near you, and you should go. You should go. You should go and ignore any of the naysayers who say you shouldn't go. Okay? That it's not enough. It's just Jesus Christ, dude. I don't want to talk about another. There's this dude out here, this white guy, who supported this admin in 2016, and I don't know at what point he stopped voting for him, but, you know, not this last go around. So he's wide awake and angry, which is usually what happens. And that's fine. But he's calling tomorrow white people participation trophy. Don't listen to him, please. He's trying to give you an excuse and a pass to not show up at all. He wants to make great big leaps, and I don't disagree with him. That we need a full-on economic boycott, that we need a labor strike, that we need just a full-on fiscal strike. Like, people need to stop spending money every which way. I don't know, man. You're dealing with a crowd who hasn't even gone out for a protest, and you're asking them to cook for themselves. Like, dude, they can't take a walk. Look, if you're too fucking lazy to take a walk on Saturday, there's no way in hell you're going to give up the rest of the cushy shit. Not anytime soon. So, plus, here's the thing. If you, the glare, whatever. Here's the other thing. If you're feeling alone and helpless, that is a really good way to make yourself feel less alone and less helpless. Furthermore, there are people there that you can meet up with and link arms with and network, for lack of a better word, with. Let's say you want to start some sort of, you want to get involved in community action, but you don't know what your niche is. You don't feel like, gosh, I don't know, what can I do? There are people there. There are groups there. And you can meet with them and chat with them and ask, what can I do? Because, yeah, we have to keep doing after Saturday. It's not like everybody's going to get out for a walk on Saturday and then we all wake up Sunday morning and, the clouds part and shit's fine now. Nobody is that delusional right now. I mean, there are people who are delusional, trust me, but not about that. Everybody's got to start somewhere. And it is largely white people. It should be. It should be only white people. We would prefer if minority groups and Black Americans specifically stay home and rest, please. They've been fighting for too long, too hard. They need and deserve their rest. And the media will absolutely do whatever they can to use and abuse specifically Black Americans in order to spin a particular narrative so that, that reinforces racism in this country and, whatever the hell. Demonize them. And we can't let that happen. It can't happen. It cannot happen. It has to be white folks. It has to be. I don't want you to get discouraged and not go. I don't want you to find a reason to not go. My friend, here in the US with me. I want you to go. Do not be scared. It is not scary. It is not dangerous. It's nice. It's really nice. And then Sunday morning, you feel a little more empowered and we'll start working on the bigger stuff. The bigger stuff, like cooking for yourself every single day of the year. Every day. And I don't mean a frozen box lasagna. I mean, you fucking make that shit yourself or you don't eat. We'll start working on no more shopping. What are we shopping for? Jesus Christ, man. I saw a comment. Somebody said that they can't stop Amazon. And then another person responded, I know it's like crack. And I thought, I'd probably have more respect for you if it actually was crack. Because it's not. Stop shopping. Stop online shopping. And then shop only for what you need, which is food and toiletries. Full stop. Everything else is some made up bullshit and commercials that are fed to you to make you think you need that shit. You don't. You're fine. No shopping. Cook for yourself. And then you start thinking about, okay, so now I have all this kind of free time on my hand because I stopped that bullshit, the scrolling and the shopping and the scrolling and the shopping. Stop doing that. Realize that this is an attention economy. Take your fucking attention away from them. You get rid of streaming services. Stop. Read a book. Or paint or draw or I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Like, this is not I'm not trying to like scold or reprimand people, but what I'm saying is you got to start at the beginning. With activism. And an economic boycott is huge. That one, dude, they got us all by the ghoulies, man. It's impossible, right? Like, I need a bar of soap. I suppose if I had my own horses, I could slaughter those and make my own soap, but that's not happening. So I have to buy soap. We don't, you know what I mean? So we got to start somewhere. Even if you're making your own soap, dude, you'd still have to go to a store to buy the kit to make the soap. So you have to just find a way to stop shopping altogether. You know? No new clothes. No vacations. None. You want to go somewhere, go visit family, I don't know, walk. You know what I mean? Are you buying a plane ticket? Don't do that. You still subscribing to shit? Stop doing that. You got apps you pay for on your phone? Stop doing that. Jesus. I don't know. I'd say that if you have investments, divest. Pull your money out. Start bartering. Stop participating in the petrodollar economy. That's near impossible. It's really hard. Right? You got 2 people in your house, one of them drops out of the workforce. Do that. Try that. Do you know what I'm saying? The getting outside tomorrow, if that is the first time you've ever considered any kind of activism, that is a good place to start. And telling people that you won't settle for anything less than wholesale. Like, I don't expect people to live the way that I do. Are you kidding me? And P.S., I don't want to have to live this way. Do you? The number of times it has crossed my mind, man, if I would just go back, I would love to see a dentist. That is not happening for people like me anytime soon. Or even just a regular physician for that matter. Like, that money isn't there. So, you know, and I think about it and I'm like, the only person I'm hurting is myself. Like, the economy doesn't give a shit. The greater America doesn't give a shit. And that nobody gives a shit, that is a really hard feeling to fight against. What the hell is that? There's momentum and then there's a word in physics. Is it inertia? What is it when it like, it just slows to a crawl and stops. And that nobody gives a shit mentality is really hard to fight back against. I mean, even you know what I mean? Like, who wouldn't, fuck it, just throw in the towel and give up then? No. No. I'm going tomorrow. Because it's my obligation. For people like my grandma, who's no longer here, and her mother, who couldn't vote. They had no rights. You couldn't take out a loan. You couldn't buy a house. You couldn't get a job without some man saying it's okay. My friends who are no longer here that I have outlived because this society kills people for fun and profit. I'm going for them. The folks that are housebound, the infirm, those that have way less than I do, that's who I'm going for. And I'm not going to sit this one out just because some schmuck derided it. Fuck you, I'll take that trophy. Fuck your trophies. I don't even give a shit. He's not why I'm going. This dude on YouTube. The trophy or otherwise. I don't need that in my life. I don't. I'm not the type who clamors for accolades. I'm good. So, you decide what you need to do, what you're willing to live with. If that day comes and passes and you didn't go and participate, you going to be all right with that? Is that going to sit okay with you? It won't sit okay with me. I expect more from myself. In finding any reason, I'm not talking to people who, you got a health reason, okay? That it's fine, right? Also, I will say, man, like here in my little bitty town, it's not throngs of people walking through the streets. Mostly we gather on the boulevard in front of the Capitol or, somewhere prominent, right? And we stand. There are people off to the side who are sitting on the lawn. People bring chairs. You don't have to, it's not like you're jumping into the fray, right? You'll be all right. Anyway, I don't want you to be discouraged. I don't want you to not go. It'll do you good. And you'll find and meet people with ideas and resources for, okay, so that was your first step. And what are you going to do the day after? Okay, and if you have no idea, it's a good place to start. And you know what? And if you're quiet, like myself, and a bit of a wallflower, that's fine, man. You can hang back and watch. I get that. You got to check it out. You got to see what it's all about first. Then go check it out. Your people are waiting for you. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Just know, I'm glad you're here. And you have a good day.